Piercing Light, one of the best sniper rifles in the game. I already crafted one. I have more than enough materials to craft 3 more. I'm actually already crafting the second one. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys the fastest way I found to farm every single material. By the way, I also do stream both on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you guys need any kind of help with the bosses or you're looking for some cool builds, I would absolutely love to see you guys live. Okay, now let's get right into it. For like 90% of this farm, this is not necessary, but SHAREN will speed things up for you. So I'm going to quickly go over the build I have on SHAREN. All we need is her invis to last as long as possible. We're going to be using maximized duration, skill extension, battle of stamina, gives us both skill duration and HP. Then we have increased HP so that we're not like super squishy. And on top of that, some increased defense. If you haven't used the activator, just focus on these 3 mods right here. It's not necessary to run increased HP and increased defense. First thing I'm going to showcase is the blue material. We're only going to showcase Repton here, which drops in Kingston, as you guys can see from resource boxes. I'm going to quickly show you guys this. But for the other ones, it's literally the same kind of farm, but a different location. For silicon, you're going to have to go to Echo Swamp. And then for the semi-permanent plasma, you're going to have to go to Vespers. But the farm is literally going to be the same. These are just so easy. That's why I have thousands of them. And I'm pretty sure most of you have thousands of these as well. And then we're just gonna go down the list. We're gonna take a look at divided plasma battery, go all the way down to the piercing light blueprint. For the blue materials, we're just gonna go to Kingston Grand Square. This drops anywhere in Kingston, by the way, so it doesn't really matter where you go. Let's find a oh, there it is. Okay, there's one munition box. Let's see what we get. Repton 150. So you guys can see this is very, very simple to farm. See what this one drops. More Repton. You guys get the point. For the other ones, such as the silicon, as mentioned, you just change your location. That's all you got to do. Instead of Kingston, you will be doing the same in Echo Swamp. So let's start with the divided plasma battery. The cool thing about the piercing light sniper is you can farm on normal mode, which makes it 10 times easier. The mission you're going to be looking for the divided plasma battery is going to be the Asylum, and you're going to start this on normal mode. Okay, once you're in Albion, you're just going to take the left. Shout out to all the people in the comment sections, by the way, who let me know about this. This is crazy. Makes everything so much faster. So normal, here it is. The mission is the Asylum on Agna Desert. You're going to press on this. We don't need any of the modifiers or nothing. Even if you're doing this on hard, it doesn't matter. All we need to do is find the first elite/yellow bar that spawns very early in the mission. We kill the yellow bar, go back to Albion, then teleport here from Albion. Bunny is going to be your best pick. However, obviously you can do this farm honestly with any character. It doesn't really matter. It's not that hard to complete, and it is pretty quick. As mentioned, the fact that all of this is possible on normal mode is what makes the piercing sniper rifle not that hard to get. It's time consuming for sure, mostly because some of it is still gonna be a little bit RNG based when it comes to the void generators and all that kind of stuff. The cost of the void reactors on normal is so much lower too. So I'm going to showcase all of that here in a second. We'll just find this yellow bar. It should spawn as I'm just clearing this. It spawns up there, I believe. Yep, there it is. Boom. Take him out. You see the material drop. Let's see how many we get. 6. Not bad at all. So now you just repeat this. You go to Albion. Come back here. The piercing light polymer. I'm not even going to try to say that last word. Actually, I'm going to try it. SYNCYTIUM. That was horrible. Anyway, the point is, once again, you have things that you can do on normal. So we are going to go to sterile lands. You see that we need pattern number 008. Then we're going to select this mission, and it's going to show you exactly which one we need. So we can teleport right away. I suggest teleporting to the temporary safe zone because it's going to be easier to get to the outpost. It's much better to keep it on private, and don't forget to set it to normal. You can see the piercing light material that we need, and it sits at 38%. One very cool detail why I like to farm this on normal. It drops the pattern that we need, but in additional reward, it drops the same one. So there will be times where you get 2 of these rewards at the same time. This. If you don't have SHAREN, as mentioned, you can just destroy these points. You still have a chance to get one of the items, the patterns that you're looking for. Now we're going to have the boss spawn on us. Get him out. There we go. We got one of it, which is perfect. We also get fusion plasma battery, which down the line you can use for other crafting things. Let's take a look at the next step now. Let's go to our amorphous, take a look at pattern number 8. And right here you see that the piercing light material that I'm looking for drops at 38%. Now we're just going to see what reactor it's linked to in sterile land restricted zone. And our goal here is to complete this void mission. This is what we're looking for. Now, the cool thing is that it's so much cheaper on normal mode. You guys see I only need 13 polymer and 2 organic. If we were doing this on hard mode, it would be like 36, 39. Okay, we are ready to go. Now I'm gonna summon the boss. Create some range here. Take him out. Now we're going to use the pattern that we got. Oh, I actually have 2. That's perfect. As you guys can see, here's the piercing light material that I need at 38%. We're going to shape it. Right away, I get it just like that. It's such a high percentage that this will make your farm very, very easy. Artificial biometal. This is extremely easy to get, and that is why I have over 2,000 of these mats. It's gonna be tied to one of the most popular missions in the game. You're gonna go to sterile land on normal mode, anticipated ambush. Boom, you're gonna mark it up. It's this mission. We're gonna teleport to Rockfall. I would advise using Bunny or any character that is just good at ad clear. That's all it is really. We're gonna start up the mission. This is a very, very fast mission. Probably takes, what, under a minute? I've done this so many times, man. It's a pretty fun mission, actually, because it is so quick to complete. Don't have to worry about much. Just have the boss that spawns with time and... clear this as fast as we can. Here's the boss. He's dead. There you go. We get 5 just like that. And you just keep repeating this. You're going to have that material very fast. Let's move on to the piercing light synthetic fiber. For this specific material, we're going to be farming on hard mode. This is pretty much the only one that you're going to need to farm on hard mode for. The normal void fusion, you're only going to be sitting at a very low percentage, around 10%. We're going to need the pattern 91. So we're going to have to teleport to the storage on Agna Desert. For this one, ladies and gentlemen, you are gonna need SHAREN because it only drops from the infiltration. So that is something to keep in mind. Okay, we're next to the outpost. We need the amorphous material pattern 91, and then I'm gonna show you exactly where you're gonna use this, which is, by the way, right over here, right next to it. Now this mission is ready to go. We're gonna go invis. There's 4 of them. As I said, you're gonna need pretty long invisibility. Then what I like to do is actually jump up here, because this guy spawns here. Hit him once, just like that. Then use my Gregs. I like to take out the ads first, especially if you're doing this alone. You got to be a little bit careful, because these guys do hurt. And my SHAREN isn't fully upgraded yet. We're working on a very, very powerful build for SHAREN, by the way. Now I'm just going to focus on the orbs. I'm definitely upgrading Gregs fully. This weapon is a beast. Just need the right build on it. It feels like a monster when you have the right build. You know what I mean? Just going to jump up. He's not turning around. Get him out. Let's see if we get one. And if not, no, we didn't get it this time. But this is the outpost you're going to farm for the 91s. When you complete it and get enough 91s, I would farm like 5 or 10 of them probably. And then once you have the right materials, you're going to come to this void mission, summon the boss, get the kill. The piercing light material is sitting at 32%. Okay, that's why you want to do this farm. If you do it on normal, that is not going to be the case, guys. It's going to be much lower. The next material is the complex carbon activator. And the farm I like to utilize for this one is the mission on Echo Swamp, the chapel. So from Albion, I'm going to search normal mode, Echo Swamp. There it is. It's going to be the same method for this one. You start up the mission, find the first yellow bar, kill him, go back to Albion, start it up from Albion once again, depending on how many materials you need. This is also a pretty fast farm, to be honest. You can skip a lot of this. You don't even care about none of this. Just get to the first elite or yellow bar. You know, I played a lot of D2, so I still keep calling it yellow bars. Let's see what we got. Yeah, this area is pretty quick too. And everything on normal mode, right? It's just, everything is just so much faster. That's why I'm so happy that with the piercing light, all of this is just a joke. Okay, we're good. Move on to the next area. And that is exactly where we're going to find the yellow bar that we need. Where are you? Yep, that's it right there. Yep. Okay. See how many we get. We only get 3. And yeah, you just go back to Albion. You restart the mission. You're good to go. Piercing light and nano tube is the next one on our list. Once again, we're going to be doing this on normal mode on Kingston, which makes this even easier than anything else in the game. We're going to pick this void fusion reactor. We're going to need the pattern number 1. It's going to take us to the first zone, pretty much the Fallen Theater. We're going to teleport here. You can use SHAREN, obviously, but right now I'm just not going to switch to her. We're just going to destroy all of them and try to get it that way. But with SHAREN, you have the double chance. I already have 10 of these, so I'm not really going to go crazy about it. I just want to showcase the farm. That's about it. And you get the low carbon activators as well. We didn't get it this time, but you guys get the point. You complete this a few times, get the number 1 pattern, and then you're going to complete the void mission on Grand Square. So we're going to teleport here. And once again, guys, having a 38% chance on normal mode farm is insane. Even on hard mode, instead of 38, you get 32% on these items. So let's see what materials we need on this void fusion. We need an organic void shard and organic. I have both of them. If you do not have this, I'm going to show you another cool farm for both of these materials, by the way. For this void fusion, we're going to need inorganic and organic. Now, I don't have my toxic characters, so... If you have Freyna, the easiest way to do this is gonna be on Agna. Now, you can do this with Freyna. I'm going to show you the location here, but I'll also show you a farm you can do with Lepic as well. With Freyna, you're going to need to go to White Knight Gulch to Shipment Base. This is the location that you want, Shipment Base. Don't forget to switch to hard mode, obviously, and you will see that this mission right next to the teleport will give you 20 inorganic and 3 organic. That is precisely the combination you need. What I like to do is switch to Lepic, and then on the map, we're going to go to Hagios, switch to hard mode once again, then go to the corrupted zone. And right here, you have a void mission that gives you, I believe, 18 organic and 5 inorganic. Now, this is kind of the other way around because you need more inorganic for this one. But since it is so cheap on normal, it still works, right? You need only 12 inorganic and 3 organic. So you can do that farm with Lepic. So you're going to have 2 options depending on which character you prefer to play. Summon the boss. Kill the boss. And hopefully get the loot. Once again, it's 38%. It's very high chance. So I would farm like 5, maybe 10 of these and then go for it. Here it is at 38%. Let's see what we get. Right away. Once again, like we're getting really, really lucky in terms of like getting the sniper right away today. And finally, let's talk about the piercing light blueprint. This is probably one of the more easiest ones to get. We're going to go to Fortress on normal mode once again. We need pattern number 47 on Frozen Valley. Now, instead of teleporting to Frozen Valley, I would advise to teleport to the temporary safe zone here because it's closer. You're going to get to it much easier. Right down the road, you'll see the outpost that you need. Once again, you can do this with SHAREN. You will have a chance to get 2 of them. If not, if you have Bunny and you don't have SHAREN, you just destroy all the outposts and you're good to go. Both of the methods, with or without SHAREN, give you the pattern that you need. Is what makes this so perfect, you know? One more to go. We're gonna have a boss in the middle. Oh, he doesn't die from that. Interesting. There we go. I didn't get it this time, but this is where you're going to farm this. Once you get the patterns, you're going to summon the boss that is right next to the teleport in Frozen Valley. For this one, you're going to need the polymer void shards and organic. So all of these things need very similar materials. So if you're doing one farm, you can just pretty much commit to it. Since we need polymer and organic, I will show you a perfect spot to farm with Lepic or Blair. You're going to go to the map, go to Vespers. Then in the lost supply area, you can teleport to the temporary safe zone, which literally spawns you right next to the mission you're going to need. And this one is going to drop 19 polymer and 4 organic. So once again, perfect farm for this one as well. You have a 38% chance to get the piercing light blueprint. That's why I have like so many of them. I didn't even really need so many of them. I was just trying to get the crystallization catalyst as well, since I had so many of this amorphous materials already farmed out. Oh, by the way, I think our craft finished for our second weapon material. So let's take a look at that. And then we can start crafting our second sniper, which is actually pretty cool. Yep, the weapon mats are done. Always feels good. Always feels good. I wish the timers were a little bit shorter, though. I'm not going to lie, especially for the activators and stuff, as you guys can see. What is it? Still almost 24 hours left. We're going to go to weapon. Boom. Start crafting this. It's going to be my second piercing light. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, drop a like, sub to the channel. I'm working on a lot of build videos. We're also going to turn this into series so I can showcase the best and the fastest ways you can get these ultimate weapons or activators and whatever it is. Thank you so much for all the love and support. As always, stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh! Oh, he got no scoped.